Ladies and gentlemen, internet, my name is Peridiam, and even though it's my birthday, or, well, okay, it was yesterday, I want you to have this. From me to you. 4 fire tokens. What is it? I don't know. I think it's a hood ornament or something. Yeah, no, I'll take the tokens and then you play it tonight at Tribal. Trust me, Jeff wouldn't let me sell this to you if it wasn't legit.
You're convinced it's not?
Is it? Can I play it? I want to play that.
You want to play this?
Yeah, can I play that?
That is not a hidden immunity idol.
Wait, that wasn't an idol? Okay, try the snuffer. No? Okay, oh, the voting urn. Play the voting urn. No, wait, no, too obvious. Boston Rob's little bee hat. No, Boston Rob's face statue. Yes, on the other island. Swim. Swim, Adam. Swim. He hasn't read the votes yet. There's still time. Oh, God. There he goes. Well, that went places. But for real, internet, let's talk about the most bizarre hidden immunity idol locations on Survivor. With over 30 seasons of the show having an idol in play, yes, including international, and 125 idols found on US Survivor alone, it's bound to be hidden in some strange spots, some weird hidey holes every now and then. As of the posting of this video, we recently saw Adam take a page out of Survivor South Africa, particularly season 6, with an idol grab made at Tribal Council, and I don't blame him. Perhaps in this case, being a superfan didn't help him, but believe me, one day, that little tree decoration on the podium is gonna be the real deal.
There is a thing that I came here to fetch. My idol.
So I applaud the effort. There's nothing to lose at that point, and I look forward to next season's Tribal Council getting completely destroyed before every vote. Anyway, I have scoured the archives and pulled out 5 of the most unique and strange and bizarre locations where idols have been hidden across all of Survivor, so let's talk about them. Take notes, superfans. The first location is harkening back to the early days of Survivor, when the hidden idol was fresh and original, and honestly, this location is still one of the coolest locations to date. It's what I like to call those freaking bats. It's from Survivor China, a massive brown plaque of an idol that's resting above the tribe's camp as they walk in. There isn't much to the camp, but when you first arrive, there's an archway that you can walk through, and perched above the archway are 2 giant square ornaments. They look like decorations, props, and they fit in with the scenery, but it's only after several clues are unearthed that Todd eventually realizes, no, wait, one of those square things is an idol. Because up to this point, idols have been smaller and looked nothing like that, and even to this day, they still kind of don't, so not only was this idol in a unique spot, it also looks rather different too. And you know what? I think players today would get miffed by something like this just because it's quite unusual. The location of this idol is right there in front of everyone. It's a spot players have been looking at for weeks since day 1, and they just didn't bother to check. And of course, it goes without saying, the idol hunt on this season to find these idols in this location is just, it's damn funny.
I know what they're talking about. It's those stupid bats above the freaking thing. So you want me to get some down?
You don't have to do that.
Oh, you're gonna fall and die.
This isn't working for us.
Oh, hey.
What?
Wait. Frosty, no.
Before I get to the next location, riddle me this. Can you tell me the most common spot in Survivor history to find an idol? At this point, you probably can, because the answer isn't actually a trick question. The answer is, it's in a tree, or a tree stump, or on a tree. The first idol ever was hidden in a tree, and go figure, not much has changed. So when I tell you that the next location is going to be mixing it up a bit, don't be shocked. The next bizarre location is on the ground by a tree. Oh. But no, really, the next location is from season 32 Survivor Co. Wrong. The idol is hidden at the base of a tree, but it's not that simple. To explain what I'm talking about, Ty finds a clue that says, hey, the idol, it's right there. look down, and Tai is excited. But nope, the idol is actually hidden inside a locked box that is buried underground. And it's not enough to just dig up the box, you actually need a key to unlock it. So the real hunt is now to find a key, which means that Tai now has to take this weird instrument thing that the producers provide him to go find this key, which is hidden really high up in a tree. There's this interesting bamboo contraption with the key inside, and Tai has to poke the key out, except Tai decides in a flurry of a moment to just rush the job and attempts to climb the palm tree instead. Hey, if Ozzy can do it, why not Tai? Well, as it turns out, the palm tree isn't so easy to climb. Tai gets over halfway up the tree and his body is scraping against it. He says it's like sandpaper, and man, his body's bleeding everywhere. So he climbs down, gives up the attempt, and then the next day does put together a contraption to poke the key out as intended. And then he unlocks the lock and gets the idol. And then he makes out with the tree, naturally. Peekaboo.
Oh my God. Oh. Thank you. Thank you, tree.
Okay, so that was about half of an idol because hidden at the base of a tree isn't that bizarre at the end of the day. So what about another half to round up? In season 35, Heroes vs. Healers vs. Hustlers, a very unique idol acquisition is put forth when Lauren finds half of an idol by a log near the beach. In finding an idol near a log, there's really nothing out of the ordinary there. But because she only finds half of an idol, you gotta wonder, where's the other half? Well, it turns out the other half was randomly hidden at a challenge. But unlike other idols that are hidden at challenges, this one really stood out to me as strange. See, this half idol, not even a whole one, was placed right in front of Lauren at the challenge, like literally 2 feet from where she was standing. It was this tiny little seashell on the sand. What? That was the location of the idol, or of half of the idol. Not hidden in a perch or underneath anything. It was not underground. It was not high above. Just a little unremarkable seashell sitting there. And so Lauren actually throws the challenge to sit down and grab the seashell inconspicuously, now holding a complete idol, which then later gets thrown in a fire.
Well, this is the real idol, and I wanted to do this for like 15 years. It will never be played.
I just found this location very bizarre, very random. It's so, I don't know, underwhelming and nothing like previous idols at challenges. Which is actually the third location I want to mention, like I said, because the previous two were kind of like half locations, half interesting. It took until season 31, Survivor Cambodia, 20 seasons later since the idol first showed up, to see an idol hidden somewhere other than at a camp or on a beach, just somewhere different in the episode. This time, for the first time, an idol was hidden at a challenge, and this was thrilling to watch. The premiere episode of Second Chance, Kelly Wentworth found a clue that outlined something totally different than ever before. The idol she sought was hidden in the most unexpected of places. The location for this idol was under a structure in the middle of the upcoming immunity challenge. Kelly would need to step out of her way when nobody saw her and grab the idol from underneath this triangular contraption. Kind of like in every other clickbait YouTube video thumbnail out there, wouldn't know what that's like. Kelly was given specific instructions with a big red pointy arrow and circle as to where to find the idol. And so in the middle of the challenge, biding her time, she stood in the way back of the group and eventually made her move.
Get the key! Joe's got the key!
Sneaky, sneaky!
She secured the idol, but more importantly, from then on, a seal was broken. Idols could now be found in challenges. Game changing. But really, this is a bizarre location for its time, and I still consider it to be one of the more unique locations in all of Survivor. The fourth location I want to bring up is from Survivor Philippines. A lot of you already know where I'm going to be going with this. I referenced this actually a few videos ago, but this idol location is similar to the first one that I mentioned with the big plaque with bats from Survivor China. Except this time, the idol was hidden right under the players' noses instead of above them. You see, on this season, each of the tribes were given a basket of rice that they can cook with if they make a fire. This basket is provided by production and is fairly well made, and I never thought I would be sitting here talking so much about the quality of construction of a rice container, but hey, you know what? Just look at the video topic. So first up, Jonathan Penner is a bloodhound for this idol. This is his third time playing Survivor, and he has never found one before, and he wants to find this one before anyone else. He searches high and low and then decides to check this rice basket. And voila, what do you know? It's not the idol, but it is the idol clue. Cheeky producers, but where's the idol? The clue says the idol is nearby, perhaps under their nose, and Penner is miffed. But a day later, he has a breakthrough. What if the idol is closer than he suspected? Light bulb goes off. Bing! He takes the machete when nobody is looking, and boom! Peels off the emblem on top of the rice basket. Of course, go figure. The idol wasn't hidden in the jungle or on the beach. It was right there.
You know, I know a lot of guys who thought, I'm gonna dance all the way to the million, and they got blindsided. That's a mistake that I'm not gonna make, I hope. Yeah!
And just like in China, this kind of location is something producers almost never do, which is why it's on this list. Most of the time you see idols hidden in trees or under the shelter by the tribe flag or near some kind of landmark like the water well. It's quite common to have idols integrated into the big twist of the season, like on Exile Island or Ghost Island or on the edge of extinction. So to have an idol in a unique shape hidden on a rice basket lid is unusual, and it amuses me. And if you Google the word bizarre, that pretty much fits the bill. And so, even though I have technically listed 5 locations in this video fulfilling what I set out to do, I still have one more. It needs to be said that this idol location is perhaps my favorite of them all, of every season of Survivor. I am very excited to be talking about this moment because, yup, it is David versus Goliath, season 37, the finale, the rock wall, the ladder, the wine drinking, Angelina, the whole shebang. I have rewatched this series of scenes so many times, and it never fails to amuse me. The bizarre location of this idol is at the top of a rock wall behind the water well at the tribe's camp. There's a tiny hole that's out of reach, and inside the hole is the idol. But you can't see the idol from ground level, and the producers even put a rock in front of the hole to cover up the location even more. So amidst the chaos of trying to find this idol, Angelina finds a clue, and it tells her that she needs to dig up a ladder at her feet, use the ladder on the rock wall, and grab the idol. Wait a minute, hold up. This ladder looks like a spitting image of Tony's ladder on Winners at War. Huh. Okay, now I'm not sure if Tony took inspiration from this scene right here, or if he's like secretly still in a spy bunker and has been there this whole time and we just never noticed. Anyway, Angelina uses this ladder on the wrong area of the rock wall, climbs the wall, and then she gets stuck. I don't blame her, it's like 50 feet high. She could have died. So she gets help from her inebriated drinking wine buddy allies, as seen here in this shot. But then Mike realizes, wait, this is not even a rock wall. What are we doing? Oh my God, people. They go to the right spot. She climbs the wall, grabs the idol from that obscure little hole, and the rest is history.
Pretty uncommon for women to find hidden immunity idols. And so I made it one of my personal goals. I'm basically speechless when I find it. Congratulations! The fact that I found an idol with my 2 closest mates out here bonded them to me even more. This idol is everything.
Actually, you know what? Despite all the laughs here, I will say that the rest is somewhat remarkable. Starting with season 39, Island of the Idols, 14 idols have been procured by women up to the date of this video. But what makes that number more interesting is that from season 11, when the idol was first introduced, to season 38, only 21 idols were found by women. Compare that to the men, who were at 90. And then in the span of 2 seasons, not even 2 seasons actually, that number has risen dramatically from 21 to 35. And it's somehow all thanks to Angelina. Huh. Anyway, those are what I consider to be the most bizarre idol locations in Survivor. Never mind Adam trying to change the game by suggesting an idol be hidden at Tribal. Honestly, I'm kind of surprised they haven't been hidden at Tribal Councils yet, given they have been on other seasons of the show internationally, and really, they're exciting television. Finding safety at the very last second does make for a spicy meatball. But either way, let me know if there's anything that I may have missed for crazy, bizarre idol locations from this video. And I guess after having written all of this and thought about all of it and sort of looked into all these different idol locations, where I'm left with is wondering, where do you think they should try hiding idols in the future? Obviously, at Tribal Council is an idea, in the voting booth is an idea. Do they do it somehow in the in-between, like when Jeff is giving immunity? I know they have sometimes put them underneath the bench, Sandra's bench. Who knows? Throw out ideas. Regardless, after all of this, my name is still Peridiam, saying thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this little video. Don't forget, you always find the idol in the last place you look. And I will see you in the next one once I get around to finally playing this, well, yeah, this fleur-de-lis.
It was worth a shot.
Always. Adam, the tribe has spoken.
That thing is definitely by far on the ground, so to speak. I mean, I can't give away too many clues because I'm trying to save my own ass, but it is totally on the ground.
I followed him back here and he's looking in the trees. It's pretty interesting. If it's on the ground, I wonder why he's looking in the trees. There's no doubt in my mind that Jed's lying. I won't be looking on the ground.